The original Samsung was named the Straight Talk phone. The inventor was Johnny Lee Sullivan, and this descendant of the blues. Immortality is born, not given, in the fountain of youth. Live to 1,000, lie about your age. Live to 100, and lie about who you used to be, and life struggles, if there was any, to accomplish from. The only scientist that existed was Bill Gates' computers of Apple's store phone. This is a video game that'll make phone calls on a radio transmission. But it never reached the astrophysics until after the cyber attacks in 2005. And it received very many historic events that took place, and everything was based on true events. But in between, you can call home. If you have a starship sinking through the shuttle transportation. The cosmos was the scientific explanation for astrophysics in each universe, each solar system. A verbal hypothesis there's one planetary in each solar system. The others only have a few that they're known of. And the Declaration of Independence explains, the United States was already colonized. Time will repeat itself and emerge worlds of planetarians of America and for America. Instead of segregating the worlds or the economy of the empire. When all these little small fossils get picked up and used, you can just get a ride from a shuttle bus or Uber. That's the only way to get out there like that, off the charts and off the map. Nothing's been mapped through. And what it was a NASA's museum. The video game simulator and transportation, but everything is transmission through the Tradis phone. And then you can calculate the map to get back and forth. It's all Constitution. Even the fifth element was used as a movie prop from the museum of NASA. Just like Earth, God's Earth, it's a museum of a dinosaur. The first Homo sapien was a dinosaur. No matter how many times I can change it, it'll always be the same. No matter if you get different results in calculation and physics. The formula and the chemical reaction, when the obsolete became, and the data capacity to call and phone home, was a transmission of a lithium battery, the emissions from a vehicle, a BMW. It was altered into xenon battery levels. You can buy it at any auto store, any auto part, and it can run the phone properly. And it has. That's an example of something that tiny. To make a transmission phone call, to stay in touch with friends, family, co-workers, colleges, or any environment that you've chosen in your lifetime. It got employed through the temp agency of Trace and the temp agencies of staff in Washington, D.C. Long before now, it was just at a fossil site, an ATL, that's a fossil site, of a dinosaur. And in Chinese, they'll say dragon. It almost sounds English, but it is not of English. It's ancient Chinese. And it has prevent cyberbullies. When there's a crisis or a COVID alert and a feverish flu symptoms, who's going to phone home during an emergency? Or who's going to send out the signal and timetables? An epidemic or a cyberbully or any bully of any shape, way, or form. And then it went through the churches. The Metro PCS was obsolete. It was a phone that you could buy at GameStop through the temp agencies, placing it on the shelf. You could buy an adapter at the dollar store for $1. Or an earphone for $1. Or a Logitech. Or you can go to Best Buy. Through the temp agencies, I placed it out there from the warehouse Co-Dynamics, a workshop. We didn't get a profit for any of these. It's given away for free. I'm not trying to keep it on the shelf. No one would. I think it should be available to anyone for free. I think that'd be the right thing to do. And it's sold at Walmart, Samsung, Logitech. It's computers of Samsung, washer machines, dryers, cell phone, of mobile phone, of communication device, radios. It's like a radio video game, except for it just keeps you online. And if you're able, when you have the time of day, you can pick the phone and make your phone calls. And it's only American quality for a good cause. Because the world shadow has a lot of astrophysics. They only found 3 galaxies so far from the museum by using the Declaration of Independence, because it kind of lies in the merged worlds of planetarians. There's reminders everywhere. It's just civilizations. It's even in the video game.